Oh yeah. I love that sound. Oh yeah. What's up with subs? Hey Zealin. What up, Zealin? Zealin. It is 78. God damn, god damn. Hey, Atsuki Kid Rossi. Captain Boss. Ow! Hey, good studies, by the way. Horses. It's good stuff. I am impressed. I approve of your attempts. Hey, Bruno Romanos. Let's correct that camera. Which direction? I need to flip that camera so it makes sense for me because it doesn't. If I move it, it goes the other way, and if I point like to that painting, it points that way. I wonder if I can do it right now. Should be able to do it. Configure video. Mirrored. Boom. Save. Done. That painting. Oh yes. So if I move that way, then if I move it that way, it goes this way. Does that make sense? So if I sit and paint, I look at this direction. I look at this direction of painting. That painting. Up there. Down there. In that corner. Chat person over there. Okay, good. All right. Let's see. I need to sit more over here. I have to relearn a little bit. But okay, this makes more sense. For me, like this is on the left side. And now it's on the left side on the camera. But in reality, the camera is flipped. What? Would it? If you would be standing and looking at me, no, that would be the right side. If you would be standing and seeing me the way you're seeing me in the camera, the microphone is on the left. I don't know. Hey, Janae, how's it going? Atsuki, topic, possession? What is that? Pose. Is it to possess something, as in hold, keep a hold of, possess, or as a you are possessed, as in devil taking over your soul? Hey, Hernsa, or is it Humza or Hernsa? It looks like Hernsa. It could be Humza. It's Hernsa. Hernsa. I will teach you. Oh, believe me, I will show you the way. There's no four. Well, I don't know. I don't know, Captain Balls. That's what happened. Elf mutant. Janae, oh yeah, yeah. Smee! What the fuck you on about, Smee? Go to bed, sir. You suck with colors. Yeah, Jenna, it's a tricky thing. I will give you some pointers in the Discord. Possessed, all right. Steam Golem, all right. Witch Hunter. Okay, we got business. We got business. Okay. As per usual, this is not the dice. We roll it, and 3. So let's decipher the chat. Who said what? Topic 1 is possessed. Mirror image is 2. Elf mutant by Bruno Romanos. Elf mutant. What the fuck? Elf mutant. Elf mutant. Elf mutant. For a second, I was thinking, why do he want me to make an elephant mutant? But it's elf mutant. Yeah, I know, Captain Boss. I don't know why it's a 4. Oops, you did it again. Ba-da-boop-boop-boop-boom. Right. Britney Spears, everyone. The one and only. With beard. Look how Britney has aged. She aged all the way to middle-aged man. Holy shit. Elf mutant. What kind of mutation? We could go Tane way, where it's like wood. Mutant as in disgusting. Mutant as in a special. All right, I got a cool idea. Okay, I got it. Okay. Hey Quentin, how's it going? Cosmoverse, what up? Japomo, Mr. 3D, how's it going? Okay, so my idea was the mutation of the elf has gone, not Christmas elf, but as in elves, as in elven. It's like goes into the astral plane. It's a shifter. Like the elf can um, phase. Right, that's the mutation, right? That's the idea I had. So I also want to do like a portrait. So we'll do a portrait of an elf. The picture I had in my mind was this elf woman or male. You know, they all look the same, looking at the camera intently and kind of phasing, phase of exactly, Giacomo. Exactly. You've been here before. A phase of self. So what I will try to do is try to be extremely subtle here. It's not really my strength. So I know I'm going to fail. I don't want to be too careful, but I also want to um, focus on mark making. I'm trying to, in my mind, remember all those like Asian artists that are like super good, how they build the image, but because I don't have practice, I'm gonna be shit at it. Uh, that subtle style, I'm way heavy-handed for that. But we'll try. I'm already screwed, Far from subtle. That's gay. Yeah. And yeah. It's good stuff. But man, I'm excited about the hero cards. You guys are starting to. Some of you are pushing to the point where you can start actually making the illustration. Some of you are quite close of moving to the next step. Like the thumbnails are almost approved, which is cool. Okay, let's cheat. Let's do that. Yeah, look at that phasing. Like this version is not what I had in my mind. This is more the idea I had in mind. Like on the corners, it fades into Cosmos, right? Like I wanted that kind of like that, like how it like charges its superpowers, kind of. Shut up, phone. Okay, so let's do that. No, let's do that. Yes, and then that, and then we can. And I erase into it, and then we have that one, so we can paint into it. Ah. Hey, Dame Deviant, how's it going? Cosmo Wars. Ah, you, surprise, surprise, you dig the Cosmos. Yeah, we switch that off. Yeah. But yeah, where was I? Yeah, the hero cards. It's really cool. It's really good. I think Jenna is starting to be quite close to it now. I mean, Jenna. Are you female? Anyways, Jenna is starting to color in, but I think the biggest problem is a little bit of direction in the sense of what's the mood you're going for, and I would recommend um, mood board examples. Start deep diving the internet for reference to make a clearer image of kind of like that shadowing you're after, the um, all those things, right? Hefes, bro. Yeah, well, that's the thing, right? But what you gotta understand though, that if you look at my thumbnails, they were not lines. I did my thumbnails with values. You don't need to go line art. The only thing that matters is that it's visible, that you can clearly explain the direction. If you want to do it in values, do it in values. There's, you know, you don't need. One thing that's important that everyone that's doing the hero card thing should think about is primary, much like the Unreal Bjorn. I love that word. Thank you, Amir. Uh, is to lean on your strengths. If you think you're best at doing line art, do line art. If you think you're best at painting, do expressive brush marks. If you think you're best at 3D, do 3D. You shouldn't set yourself up to fail on a portfolio piece. What you should do for a portfolio piece is just do what you can do at the best of your abilities to really showcase your skill set, right? And if you set up artificial limitations on even before you start, how are you expecting to make something like a beautiful portfolio piece? So don't worry about forcing you to do, let's say, like you said, Hefesbro line art. If you struggle with line art, don't do line art. But what's important is that you can show what you want to do. Jenna, you're male. All right, cool. He is struggling with color. Hey, a voodoo breakfast. What up? What up? What up? Avocado breakfast. Janae, well, you gotta find reference. You gotta find reference. That's it. That's all you gotta do. Find those reference that helps you capture um, the image in your mind. You can even like crop paintings, like this the way this traditional painter painted this famous painting. That's kind of what I'm looking for that character. Here's the mood of the tones of the colors in this painting, but I want to translate it to this kind of proportions, or whatever. Make a mood board so you clearly understand what you need to do to get where what's in here. Because if you never define it, how do you expect to be able to chase it? You're going to chase your mental image, and if you're very unsure about path to take because of inexperience of chasing your mental image, how are you then expecting to get anywhere? Hey, Frenchy, what up? Eyes die. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, Loma. Hey, hey, Loma. That's great, Loma. I will give feedback today, actually. Hey, Moondog, what up? Dame Deviant. I mean, do that then. I mean, if your strength is in portraits, a hero card does. I mean, this could be a hero card in Magic the Gathering, right? Like, oh, you unlock the ability of phasing in Cosmos, right? And then that's the painting of phasing, right? The It's all down to how you present it, how you do it, and make a enticing image. Just because artist A is doing a standing hero, again, the hero card is not about an actual hero. The hero is you as a subscriber, right? So just think of it like, maybe I should rebrand it from hero card to member card, but a hero member card. I don't know. It can be whatever illustration you want because the idea is it's a portfolio piece. I will help you make a portfolio piece, but also in the guise of a playable card, right? So we're gonna have like playable cards of your illustration to help represent you, right? So that's why I wanted to make it like there's a specific focal point, because I want to use it in a way where it can be shown the same way for everyone. We can make stats, we can, have fun with that idea. And we can't do that if everyone does the illustration composition they want, right? It has to conform to a standard, because that's usually what happens with client work, right? You get a blueprint or a template to follow. Oh yeah, Peter, how's it going? Hey Loma, well then it's a really good practice then that you get to it. I mean, I'm here to help you, and there's no rush, so take your time to make it really, really good, and you'll get there in the end. I'll help you push the illustration, but you got to do the work, right? I can't do the work for you. I can't make you learn about color theory. I can't make you do mood boards. I can't make you put down in words your tastes, right? That's something you got to do. I'll just help you direct the art, right? Art direct you. You got to do the work. I can lean on experience and expertise in the sense of being ahead of you in time, but I can't paint for you. And there's no doing it wrong here because it's not for an actual client, but in the end you'll have learned the process of painting for a client if you haven't before. Ice dye, yeah, absolutely, absolutely. I mean, your granny saying you're a fantastic painter doesn't help you. Getting ass pats from random person on Facebook doesn't help you either. You won't grow as an artist by 50 likes on Facebook. There's no point in it. But if there's someone saying, "Oh, I like the way you painted the head," or the way you use textures, but I don't like personally, I don't like the way the temperature of your palette is. Then you can go, okay, why doesn't this person like the palette? Do I like the palette? Or is it arbitrary, the choice of palette I did because I just did something? Then you can go, all right, so what could I do to change it? Or next time I'll paint, I'll be more conscious about my choice of palette. But if no one says that, you will never contemplate of the decision you've made. And ass pats is pointless. It's great for the ego. You just sit that right up like, shower in it. Oh, somebody like me. Oh, fantastic. But as an artist, it doesn't help you anything. Hey, Eric, how's it going? String maker, learn about color theory. Um, hey, Will Rasco and Örjan, what up? What up? String maker, color theory. What was his name now? James Gunn, is that the name? The Buy his book Realistic Painter. Is that his name? Nah, that's not his name. Color and Light Realistic Painter. What's his name? James Gurney. Come on, Bray. James Gunn. What the fuck? This guy, James Gurney, is a really great book about color theory. But the problem with this book is that he touches on subject that you should deep dive in. You have to apply them. You have to test them. You have to learn one step more or one step before in order for you to understand what he's actually doing. That there's lots of knowledge there in this book, but you gotta paint by after his example. Look at what he's talking about. Go and observe it. Go and look at it. Do some research about it. Like he was talking about moonlight scenarios, why the colors are looking the way they're looking, what you should do with the gamut range, blah blah blah. And if you just read that, you go, okay, I get it. But you will never get it unless you apply it, if you test it. And I did that last year, I think, season 2. I did maybe 20 episodes with gamut masks from the book. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you gotta. His book is great, but you have to apply it. You can't cheat. If you cheat, don't even don't even bother. You know, you really got to apply what he talks about in the book. if you want to learn it, that is. If you just want to read it and say that you read it, great. Job done. FS, bro. Yeah. But like that's why I took the gamut masks explorations as a challenge. You know, that's why I did it in season 2. Showed you guys how to think. And I made my own gamut masks, trying to apply the thinking he talked about. I even discussed the fact that I don't really understand it, and that's why I'm applying it. That's why I'm experimenting with it to see what it actually does. I remember specifically saying that. And a lot of you who's read the book, I doubt you actually done it in anything he talked about in that book. Ice dye. The problem with 3D texturing is texturing on a 3D object can be many different things. I mean, it's a lot more complicated process because texturing can also be shaders, can also be engine. You know, it's not that simple. But Gurney's book is about fundamental theory about painting, like temperature of color, why a color turns to a specific color depending on what time of day it is, atmosphere, to humidity. You know why things go grayscale or blue at night. Why you need a limited palette. All these things, right? And of course you can apply it to texturing. You can apply it. I mean, for realism, yeah, it's going to be a lot more complicated than a simple limited palette. But any stylization in 3D, then you can start using it because then you're starting to filter realism through your artistic vision. And then you can make decisions based on knowledge. Or you can just throw everything in a bucket, shake and look and go, okay, I don't like that result. Shake it and then look and go like, no, I don't like it. Okay, I like that one. But you don't know what you're doing. You're just putting ingredients in a bucket and fucking hoping for the best. Like 95% of us are doing. No, Vesper, what I'm suggesting is figure out what you want to learn about. Let's say you want to learn about colors, color theory. Go to the section of color theory where he talks about something. Start from the beginning and then walk your way through it. Take one at a time, do some studies, not studies of his work, but studies of his theory. Oh, let's say he's talking about the daytime scenario. Mimic what he's talking about in your own daytime scenario. Find references, look at reality because he's a realist painter, right? Find an example of it. Do a study based on his on his comments and apply them to your reference and go, okay, so he's talking about the temperature of the shadows are this because of the sky or because of the strength of the sun. Then you look at your reference and go, all right, so I have to do this to that. And then my choice of doing that is, okay, what's my best guess in to mimic what he's talking about. And then you just go step by step and trying to figure out. Then he's talking about nighttime. Then he's talking about gamut masks. Then he's talking about just break it down into steps where you are trying to plug the holes in in your artistic boat. Oh man, so cheesy. Oh, that's just dirty. dirty cheese, nasty cheese. Plug the holes in your artistic boat. God, that's ridiculous. Hey, Miss Monster, thank you very much for the subscription. Crazy. Thank you very much for the support. And Miss Monster, if you want to join the Discord, you'll have your own private little channel on the Discord as a sketchbook where I will give you additional feedback. And also, as a subscriber, we're also doing hero card run, where if you want to do an illustration based on, let's say, Magic the Gathering illustration process, feel free to join. But let me know on Discord if you want to join in a PM so I can put you on subscriber list and you'll get access to the hero card section because it's locked for you normal plebs. Thank you, Miss Master. I don't have a bot, but if you look at the stream, underneath the stream, there's a Discord. Just click Discord, and you will be invited. You'll go straight to the Discord. Yes, there's no bot around. Miss Monster, yeah, I know. What's this? Nope, doesn't work, FS bro. Whoops. I need to like create some like central magic kind of thing. It needs to look like he's morphing. And now we need some swooshy. Time is running out. Kind of like that, but not. Something like that. Yeah, a little bit of astral. What's that called? Not nebula. That's clouds. Nordic lights. What's the Latin name for Nordic lights? God damn it! Don't be so stupid, brain. Aurora Borealis. God, there we go. My stupid brain finally got there in the end. Took a while. Ah, cheers out. Everyone is like, Aurora, idiot, it's called Aurora. And oh. I wonder if we can do, yeah, way more punch. What did James Gurney's book say about being in space while phase shifted? I think Gurney goes to space often. If you catch my drift. I don't think he writes about it publicly though. But James Gurney most definitely does some traveling himself. A voodoo breakfast. Yeah, the topic, the challenge was, or the prompt was elf mutant, right? So my idea is that the elf is phasing into cosmos. That's his like mutation. He can phase. And time's up. I talked way too much than painting, so the painting is suffering from it. But oh, hey, Amir Levy, god damn! Thank you very much for the support, man. Much appreciated, Amir. Crazy. Let me try one thing. Before I go, 1 second. Let's see. Let's see here. I know Zeolin. Let's see. Zeolin, write something in the chat. Oh, fantastic one, Amir. Much appreciated, man. I absolutely appreciate it. I will add you to the subscriber list. You see? Zeolin, you are VIP. Oh. Because you've always been here, right? Even from the beginning. And I will start handing these VIPs out as I go. To all of you regulars. You know who you are, like Captain Boss, Zeolin, Amir. You all will get. I don't want to steal Amir's final little fire warm-up logo in the beginning, but you'll get it in the end. Yeah, so Zeolin, you are VIP. You have a VIP badge. But I'll start handing those out. Yeah, as a token of appreciation for constantly being every warm-up. So expect it to be handed out as we're going along. Let's see, who can we raid? Let's raid team members. Cheers, the other. Right. So we're going to raid Tim Remmers. I'm going to switch over to his channel after the outro. So thank you everyone for coming. And I just really appreciate it. Thank you. Let's see. Let's do a shout out here. One Amir Levy. Miss Monster for the subscription. Super appreciated. The money that I'll get from that subscription will definitely go back to the channel. Yeah, thank you very much. And have a great day. Good night if you're at that part of the world. And see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for the topic, Bruno Romanos. I have to write that. Have a good one. Bye.